Ladies, listen closely. If you've ever caught a faint, musty smell in your home, on your clothes, or even from your own skin, it's not just old age. It's something you're probably doing wrong every single day. And today, as both a doctor and an older woman myself, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, why it happens, and how to fix it, because nothing shatters confidence faster than wondering if you smell old. Stay with me to the end. You need to know this, and I'll also share my personal routine that keeps me fresh and odor-free even at my age. Oh, and before we begin, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think old person smell is real or just a myth? I'm curious how many of you have noticed it yourself. Part 1. The truth about old person smell. It's not what you think. Let's clear up a myth right now. Old person smell is not just about hygiene. It's not because someone hasn't showered. It's not because they've let themselves go. In fact, I know plenty of older women who take great pride in their cleanliness and grooming, but still struggle with that faint, musty odor people associate with aging. Here's the truth from a medical perspective. As we age, our bodies change on a cellular level. One of those changes is how our skin produces oils and breaks them down. There's a natural compound called 2-nonenal, a type of unsaturated aldehyde. Most people have never heard of it, but it plays a big role in this problem. After menopause, your body starts producing more 2-nonenal. This compound clings to skin, fabrics, and hair. And unlike the sweat we had to worry about in our younger years, this isn't something you can simply wash off with soap and water once and be done with it. 2-nonenal creates that signature old person smell, a scent people describe as musty, stale, even greasy or grassy. And here's the worst part. Most older women don't even notice it on themselves anymore. Our noses adapt. We become nose blind to our own homes, our clothes, even our bodies. But trust me, others can smell it. What's frustrating is how preventable this is, but most women don't realize they're making it worse with a few simple mistakes. Today, I'm going to break those mistakes down for you. So don't feel embarrassed and don't feel ashamed. This isn't about blame. It's about education, empowerment, and aging well with confidence. Part 2. Mistake number 1, neglecting fabric care, the silent culprit. Let's start with something few older women even think about. Your fabrics. Your home is full of them. Sheets, pillowcases, towels, scarves, sweaters, even the lining of your favorite coat. And fabrics are like sponges. They absorb and hold on to body oils, the very oils that contain that 2-nonenal compound we just talked about. Here's the mistake I see women make. They wash their linens and clothes the same way they always have. Cold washes, light detergents, fabric softeners that mask odors but don't remove them. Over time, these fabrics become saturated with body oils, dead skin cells, and environmental dust. The result? A constant, low-level odor hanging in your home, clinging to your wardrobe, and eventually following you wherever you go. Doctors recommend hot water washes for a reason. Hot water breaks down oils. It kills bacteria. It helps remove the compounds causing odor. And yet, many older women continue to save their nice fabrics with gentle, lukewarm cycles and end up wearing stale smells instead. Here's my personal rule. Sheets, pillowcases, towels, hot wash every week. Clothing you wear regularly, hot, or warm wash as often as possible. Skip heavy fabric softeners. Use odor-eliminating detergents. Look for ones made specifically to remove body oils and bacteria, not just add fragrance. You'll be shocked how fresh your home, and you will smell once you start treating your fabrics with the seriousness they deserve. Part 3. Mistake number 2, showering, but doing it wrong. Now, this might surprise you. Most older women do shower regularly, but they're showering wrong. And yes, there's a right and wrong way to shower as we age. Here's what I see far too often in my clinic. Women rush through their showers. They skip exfoliating because their skin feels thin or sensitive. They avoid certain areas because it's hard to reach, or they just assume that part doesn't get dirty. And they use soaps that strip moisture but leave residue behind. Let me tell you, these habits create the perfect environment for odor to build up. Dead skin cells don't just fall off magically. As we age, cell turnover slows down. That means you're carrying more dead skin, which traps oils, bacteria, and odor. You need to gently exfoliate, not scrub harshly, but use a soft cloth or exfoliating wash once or twice a week to slew away what your skin won't shed on its own. Then there are the forgotten areas, behind the ears, under the breasts, folds of the belly, around the groin, underarms, and yes, even the soles of the feet. These areas hold sweat and oils, and because they're often damp and warm, they encourage bacterial growth, which feeds odor. Finally, water temperature matters. Super hot water dries aging skin, but lukewarm water often doesn't clean thoroughly enough. Aim for comfortably warm water to open pores, release oils, and help your cleanser work properly. When you step out of the shower, you should feel clean, not just rinsed. And if you're not sure, trust me, your nose isn't the best judge anymore. Part 4. Mistake number 3. Overlooking hair and scalp hygiene. Your scalp is one of the biggest sources of odor as you age. And yet, most women are told to wash their hair less as they get older. I disagree. I see it constantly. Thinning hair, drier strands, yes, but oily, smelly scalps. Just because you don't sweat like you used to doesn't mean your scalp isn't producing oil. In fact, changes in hormones often lead to an overproduction of sebum, the oily substance that can make your hair look limp or greasy. That sebum traps bacteria, dead skin, and pollutants. Left unchecked, it causes not just greasy hair, but a very specific stale odor that clings to your pillow, your hats, and your head. Women often think, if I wash less, my hair will get healthier. But what actually happens is this. Buildup accumulates. Pores on your scalp get clogged. Odor lingers, even if your hair looks fine. The solution? Wash your hair 2 to 3 times per week. Use shampoos designed for scalp health, not just for shine. Massage your scalp gently, but thoroughly with your fingertips to break up buildup. Rinse well. Dry completely. Damp roots trapped under hair can create mildew-like odors. I wash my own hair every 3 days, and I prioritize my scalp over my strands. Clean scalp, clean smell. It's as simple as that. Part 5, mistake number 4, ignoring diet's role in body odor. Most women never connect what's on their plate with how their body smells. But as a doctor, I can tell you the connection is undeniable. What you eat literally seeps out through your pores. Your body is a remarkable machine, but it doesn't burn through every single thing you put in it cleanly. Some foods, and even medications, leave behind byproducts that exit through sweat and skin oils. Here's what I want you to understand. Certain foods are notorious for worsening body odor as we age. Garlic, onions, spicy foods, red meat. These can all intensify natural body odors. That's not a myth. But the bigger offenders, especially after 60, are processed sugars and unhealthy fats. These foods feed the bad bacteria on your skin and in your gut. And when your gut health is off, your body has to work overtime to get rid of waste through any means necessary, including your pores. That stale, greasy, or sour smell, often linked to diet. What's more, dehydration plays a huge role. Many older women drink tea, coffee, maybe a glass of wine, but forget about pure, simple water. Without enough hydration, your body can't flush toxins efficiently. Those toxins, they hang around, on your skin, in your sweat, in your breath. If you want to smell clean from the inside out, drink plenty of water. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses daily unless advised otherwise by your doctor. Eat green, leafy vegetables. They're natural deodorizers for your body. Choose lean proteins and healthy fats over greasy, fried foods. Limit processed foods, sugary snacks, and fast food. Your skin is your body's largest organ. What you feed it shows in your complexion, your vitality, and yes, your scent. Part 6. Mistake number 5. Underestimating the power of fresh air. Let's talk about your home for a moment. Older women often spend more time indoors, and there's nothing wrong with that. But stale air equals stale smells. It's not just you, it's your environment. Closed windows, drawn curtains, heavy drapes, upholstery that hasn't been cleaned in years. These things create a stagnant environment where odors linger and multiply. Fabric absorbs scent. Walls absorb scent. Even carpets hold on to it. And when you live in that air day after day, your nose stops noticing. But visitors do. That faint mustiness, that something's off scent people can't quite place. It's often not your body. It's your environment affecting how you and your home smell. Fresh air is one of the oldest and simplest remedies, yet so many neglect it. Doctors recommend airing out your home daily, even for just 20 to 30 minutes. Why? Because fresh air breaks up stagnant, odor-heavy air particles. Natural light helps too. UV rays can kill bacteria that contribute to musty smells on fabrics and in the air. If you want your home, and by extension, yourself, to smell fresher, open windows daily. Let sunlight hit fabrics like curtains and upholstery. Air out closets and drawers. Avoid covering odors with heavy air fresheners. They often make things worse. Consider air purifiers if ventilation is difficult where you live. When you walk into a room filled with clean, fresh air, your mood lifts, and so does your confidence that you and your home don't smell old. Part 7. Mistake number 6. Failing to reevaluate your products after 60. Another critical mistake I see women make: clinging to products that no longer serve them. The lotions, soaps, perfumes, and hair products you used at 40 likely don't work the same for you at 70. Your skin changes. Your scalp changes. Your natural scent changes. And yet, many women keep buying the same heavy-scented body sprays or moisturizing creams without realizing these products might be making the problem worse. Heavy perfumes don't mix well with aging skin. They cling to fabrics, interact with body oils, and create a muddy, overpowering scent, one that's often interpreted as old. The same goes for certain lotions or shampoos. Some contain oils that can go rancid on your skin or hair if not thoroughly washed. Others leave behind a film that traps odor. As a doctor, here's what I recommend to my patients and practice myself. Reevaluate your personal care products every 2 to 3 years. Opt for fragrance-free or lightly scented products designed for sensitive or aging skin. Choose skincare with ingredients that support hydration without heaviness. Skip layering multiple fragrances. One clean, light scent is enough. Prioritize scalp health over hair shine when picking shampoos. Less is more as we age. A clean body, a subtle scent, and confidence go further than any expensive perfume.